Happy November 11th. Not only is it Remembrance Day, but it's also the 1111 portal. And the 1111 portal is a very strong portal for manifestation. So, whatever you're focusing on, there's a lot of energy that can bring that into fruition. So, it's really important to make sure that you're focusing your thoughts on the things you actually want to come to fruition into your life, which, to be honest, is always, if you think about like the law of attraction, and what we think about most is what becomes us, and the things around us is what comes as the fruition of that. So, focusing on positive things that you want to come into your life is always the best course of action. Of course, that's not always the easiest thing to do. So, practicing morning affirmations and affirmations throughout the day so that you're constantly relooping the positive thoughts in your life, the positive belief system, so that you can become what you truly want to become. I'm a little bit distracted. I'm in a parking lot just getting ready to go for a walk, and I had to put my sweater down on my lap to kind of prevent myself losing my cards because I lost half a deck of cards down between the crack of my seat and console today, which took quite a while to retrieve all those. Um, and so, yeah, hopefully we don't lose any more cards in this reading, but let's get started. I've already pre-shuffled all the cards today and have definitely protected this space so that the only thing coming in is what aligns the collective, you guys, with your higher self and with the divine. So let's see what is coming in for you today with this manifestation portal, the 1111 portal. Spirit guides, guardian angels, 5D family, higher selves of the collective. What messages do you have for the collective today in regards to this 1111 portal? What do they need to know? Excitement's coming in. Anticipation. Oh gosh, we got a few cards here. Whoa. Okay, we're going to take the uprights of the ones that came out initially. So the Tower came out. The Tower's been coming out a lot lately. And really, it's not a negative card. I think people get afraid of the Tower. But the Tower is just that something needs to come crumbling down in your life that is preventing your alignment. Alignment is truly what's going to bring you bliss and happiness in your life and joy. Aligning with your higher self, aligning with the divine, aligning with oneness. So something is preventing that from happening, and that needs to come crashing and crumbling down. Now, you can choose to let this go sooner or later, but it's going to happen. It's going to happen. So just be aware of what needs to come crashing down in your life so that new can be rebuilt upon it. The Queen of Pentacles. Stable, prosperous, financial, wealth. Could be wealth in any area of your life. Wealth doesn't necessarily have to be financial. Wealth can be in your friendships, relationships, in peace, in, again, prosperity, in your health. It can be any area of your life, but in order for this wealth to come, the Tower needs to release what is causing that disalignment in your life for this to come in. So very stable energy, very rooted, very grounded. And, now would be a really great time to practice grounding. Practice grounding every single day, whether that's going out in nature, touching the trees, connecting with the animals, whether that's taking some time to meditate every day or going and planting your feet on the grass. I mean, we still have some grass here in Alberta, in Canada. We'll be covered with snow pretty soon, but maybe it's having a grounding mat, something that helps you ground, whatever that is. Maybe it's singing, maybe it's time with very positive friends, maybe it's any part of your spiritual practice, but what helps ground your energy, brings you back down in plants roots for you to actually foster growth and development in your life. And we have the Seven of Swords. So Seven of Swords can be lies and deception, but it also can just be, like I read this once, a description of the Seven of Swords being belief in yourself and establishing strong boundaries in your life. So it can also mean that, like establishing boundaries or the universe bearing witness to the good deeds that you are doing in your life, the things that you want to come to fruition. So I actually think of the Seven of Swords as a positive energy in this reading. I'm not getting any negative, deceptive energy coming from it. So take it as it resonates. And then the Two of Swords. So again, this comes to, the Swords energy is being in your head. And the Two of Swords is needing to make a decision, being torn between two paths, having blind faith and trust in the universe that you're going to choose the right path for you. Because sometimes we get so confused with options because we're not necessarily listening to our inner guidance. We're thinking about all the outside sources and everything outside of us versus what's within us and within our alignment with oneness, with the divine. So coming back to that grounding so that you can make the right decision for you. But a decision needs to be made. You can't just stand in the middle of two paths and not make a decision. A decision needs to be made sooner or later. This card fell off when I was collecting these cards. So the Six of Wands is victory. Victory awaits you. And I love this card specifically from this deck. This is the Light Seers Tarot. This card specifically reminds me of affirmations. Every morning I stand with my arms open wide, exactly like this picture, and I affirm, I am open and receptive to all the good and abundance in my life. I accept all the blessings, miracles, prosperity, wealth, abundance, health, love, peace, whatever you want to fill in the blank. I accept all those things into my life now. I accept them on a continuous and ongoing basis. They come flooding into me in expected and unexpected ways. I am worthy. I am deserving. I accept and I allow these blessings to come into my life. All of these miracles come into my life. I thank you, universe. I thank you to my guides, to my angels, to my 5D family, to my higher self, to God, the divine source, spirit, however you want to define. I am so grateful and thankful and appreciative for this life I've been given, for this day I've been given, for the breath that I have. Thank you so much. And so it is. So affirming that, having that positive energy. We're talking about this 1111 portal manifestation. Like, this is a really great card to, again, affirm what needs to happen in your life and the changes that need to happen so that this energy can come flooding in. Anything else for the collective spirit in regards to this 1111 portal, this manifestation portal? Anything else? Whoop! Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're going to take the two that fell out, or this one. So yeah, it was just one that fell out. It's the Three of Wands. So if you've been watching my readings, we have been getting this card a lot lately. I don't know if you're having an itchy nose. I think itchy nose, I can't remember what that means. I have to look it up, but I think it has something to do with luck and prosperity. I hope I'm right. I'm gonna check out, read the comments, the description. I will look up what an itchy nose means, but I have a really itchy nose for this reading, and I didn't all day until this reading, so gotta mean something. But in any case, Three of Wands, your ships are coming in. The hard work that you have been doing is working. Don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt that, that you're not going to have this blessed life. You deserve to have a blessed life. You deserve not to struggle. You deserve to have victory in your life. And maybe that's in the form of some sort of celebration, or maybe like this person's on a stage speaking in front of people. So maybe you're meant to spread your word, your voice. Maybe that's writing a book. Maybe that's speaking in front of the public. Or helping people in some way. I don't know. Take this if it resonates. If it doesn't, that's okay. That doesn't mean this reading isn't applicable to you. But I just had that thought about, this wands energy, this fire energy, this action energy, this energy of being seen, of being heard, of influencing people in this world for the greater good. Any final messages for the collective before we grab an angel number? They said, no, we're good with this deck. So we're going to move on to the angel oracles. Any final messages for the collective? Ooh. Okay. 0330, sudden challenges. Divine intervention, sudden challenges, pleasant surprises, gut feeling. Aha! This number serves as a gentle nudge to pursue whatever interests you most. It's possible that something could rock your boat, but you'll end up exactly where you belong, which could be in somebody's arms, your dream job, or abroad. One final message. Six, 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 creativity. We've been getting this card a lot lately too. Growth, creativity, joy, community, vision, talents. Seeing the angel number 666 is a sign that it's time to focus inward. Work on your skills, discover your talents, and use your imagination. Unleash your inner artist. Doing so will boost your self-esteem and sense of competence. It does wonders for your sense of purpose and contributes to your community. This is a really beautiful card. Contributing to your community. I was talking about that when I got this vision of speaking in front of people or sharing your voice or somehow spreading the word, whatever messages that are coming to you that will be impactful for society. That creativity form. I don't know what that looks like for you, but releasing this tower is going to help the creative forms come in, flooding in, so that you can actually root them down and have that prosperity and abundance. Trust in your boundaries, trust in your strength, trust in your due diligence, and the universe is witnessing what you are doing for the higher good. I so appreciate you guys. I really hope you take this time for this portal to maybe journal what you want your life to look like, to manifest it. I love you so, so much. Sending you the best love and light. Take care.